have been writing essays and term papers for more than 6 years, starting from my bachelor in history and also now during my master's. And throughout these years, I developed a system that helps me to write first-class essays in the most simple way possible. Hey guys, I'm Valentina, I'm a foreign student in Germany. Currently I'm studying in TU Darmstadt, Germany, and on this channel I speak about the life of foreign students, explain some academic topics and also talk about books that I read. Every essay should start with the checking of requirements. You need to know from the beginning what is expected from your essay. For example, should your own ideas prevail, or you should use more examples and ideas from other scientific papers. And you need to know it's from the beginning, because even if you have an excellent writing style, you write without any grammatical or lexical mistakes and you use excellent examples, if you miss some points, you will have less points in the end. For example, if you use only 2 references when at least 5 are expected, you will have less points, and in the end you will not have the best marks that you could have. I usually read requirements carefully, and only after that I start working on the essay. And as a master student, you need to understand that your essay will not be accepted without any references. And to search for references, you can use your courses that you have studied, because usually essay is connected to the topic of the class that you have attended. And professors usually provide some list of recommended literature and you can search there. And in this case, professors will be even more pleased because they understand that you acknowledge the literature that they are provided for you before. In case when there is nothing helpful in the list of recommended literature, you can search in the internet, and there are multiple ways and platforms how to do it. And I've already created such video where I explain it in more detail, and I will link it in the description below. So actually the first phase is reading and analyzing the literature, and I usually make some notes about statements that can be used in my essay in the future. And even if I do not have any ideas right now, reading helps me to understand the topic. And in the case when you do not know what to write about, you can simply agree or disagree with the statements that were made by other researchers. So while reading, I highlight important statements and also make notes about these ideas, and it shouldn't be direct citations. I just read something important for me so that I can remember what was the idea about, and after some time I can, in order to remember it easily, I can look at them instead of reading one more time and scrolling the paper one more time. And I usually do it in a paper form, but if you prefer digital, you can write them on your computer. When I collect all statements, I start to think about the essay and actually what I want to say, and I write down small outline of my essay, keeping in mind all ideas from other papers. And usually after that I only start writing. So actually when all literature are read and when I have my plan of the essay, the second phase of creating the essays begins. And before even writing, I need to have perfect atmosphere around me. It is really important to me to feel comfortable and cozy so that I can be productive, focused, and in this way I will have inspiration. And so I prepare my perfect cup of tea, some salt lamp, so even maybe some candles that will create this atmosphere of coziness. And after that I sit down in front of my computer and start typing the essay with the outline nearby. I have another very important rule as well. Usually I try to write all my ideas that I have in my mind without interruptions. I do not check my essay from the beginning for any grammatical or lexical mistakes. I do not try to formulate from the beginning perfect sentences or phrases, because if I focus only on the grammar, I will lose my ideas, and usually I have some inspiration and I just type everything I have in my mind, and I stop only when I do not have anything else to say. And after that, I can start checking this and actually reformulate something, check some mistakes. For me, it is much easier to edit written essay rather than check something during writing. And when I check for mistakes during writing, it significantly increases time and effort that I spent on the essay. What is also important about checking essays, you usually need to have a clear mind before checking it. It is not the best idea just write your essay and then submit it. Of course, I'm not speaking about cases when you do not have enough time, but if you have time, try to, after writing, before submitting it, you need to check it one more time. And before doing this, have some rest, go for a walk, do some 5 minutes workout in your room, and after that you can read it. Because if I'm too focused on my essay, I literally can't think anymore and I can't check it, and so it is better to have some fresh air, go for a walk, and after that check last time my essay before submitting it. Because usually when you just write it in one day, it can be a good essay, but you are so tired to check it, and it's better to have some breaks. So take care of your health, have some rest, have 5 minutes workout, and after that check your essay. About ChatGPT and other AI tools, I think it's a really nice technology that we can use during writing essays. And usually I write some prompt like check for grammar and lexical mistakes, and after that I just copy paste my passage that I want to be checked there, and in this way ChatGPT just check your passage without rewriting it. Because when it just rewrite your passage, it can be too digital, produced digitally, it can be seen obviously, but I just type it in this way so that I just check my essay, do not rewrite it. But small disclaimer, you need to understand requirements of your university and of the particular professor that you want to submit your essay, because in my experience, in one lesson, in one class, professor told us you should use it. Please use ChatGPT to check your language skills, to check your essay for grammatical and lexical mistakes. And in another class, professor told that we are prohibited to use ChatGPT, and our essays will be subject of checking for some of the usage of AI tools, and we are not allowed to use ChatGPT. So you should be aware of the consequences of using this. And so what I mean is check it before writing essay and before using ChatGPT, so that you will not have troubles in the end. So basically, writing an essay, the master students have 2 steps. First of all, you create a literature and understand arguments and statements that you want to use in your essay. You create an outline, and after that you can go to the second phase of writing an essay. You actually, when you have all statements collected, you have your outline, you just type your essay, and after that you check it. And so basically that's it. So that's it for today. If you have any further questions, feel free to write them down in the comments below. Have a nice end of the day. Bye.